double digits. I'd say they probably got a dozen passes. Now Ottawa has the ball tipped out of bounds. They got bailed out on that one.
But also Davis pushed him in the back there.
Yeah.
They got away with one there.
Yeah, so
it equaled out there.
It did. Down to a minute 34 here for the first quarter, and Ottawa has led much of the quarter. Now the shot on the inside is rejected as Peyton Knoll tried to go up for it. It was slapped out of bounds. Sheehan back in. Price back to Hart back to the bench for Ottawa. Inbound play coming under Ottawa's attacking basket here. Still looking. Sheehan almost a 5 count there.
Very close. That's about the second time that it came to about 4 3/4. It seemed like.
Here's Rother with it. Then the lane just parted for him, and then he missed a layup, and the ball goes off of 2 Princeton players who fought each other for it and lost it. And Ottawa will get it back with a minute 19 remaining here in the first quarter.
You need those points if you're Ottawa. I mean, that was a point-blank layup right there. That's 3 turnovers on Princeton early on.
Yep. They should have had that defensive rebound easily. There was really no white shirts there.
No.
So Ottawa clinging to the 2-point lead in a nice low-scoring game, which is what they were hoping for. Play that perimeter catch. It's going to be tough for them to get much inside. Now the long ball for 3, no good by Knoll, but Ottawa gets the long rebound. Now the 3 by Aiden Mucci is no good, and a loose ball foul is going to go against the Pirates here. They called that personal on Peyton Knoll.
His first.
Harley in the ball game for the first time. Matt Harley, a 6'2" senior for the Pirates. As Princeton gets it back, trying to get a tie down low, they get it to Thompson, who just rises above the crowd and puts it in to tie it at 12.
He's got 6 points.
See if Ottawa spreads it and tries to work for the last shot here.
Only 2 Tigers have scored. It's Davis and Thompson. Both of them have 6 each.
Down to 25 seconds for the first quarter. 12 all between Ottawa and Princeton here at Kingman Gym. Ottawa has done a successful job so far of slowing the pace of this game down.
This definitely favors Ottawa the way the first quarter has played.
Here's Sheehan with it. We're down to 7. Beats his man, throws one up, shot no good, gets his own rebound.
Oh my God,
this is the putback. Ottawa gets a 3rd try, and they're fouled.
I thought Sheehan got hammered on the way up there.
Yeah, with 9/10 of a second to go. Laporte just picked up his second as well. To the free throw line is Matt Harley, the guy who just came in. Hasn't attempted a free throw this season yet.
Wow.
And he comes to shoot 2 here right now, and he banked it in. That was so bad it was good. He'll tell you he was trying to do that.
Just pointing to his family, say, hey, I'm shooting at 100%.
Yeah, he's 1 for 1 on the year. Get one more here. Ottawa leads it by 1, 13-12. Second free throw goes dead on the back of the iron and flops in. And Princeton can't even get a shot away at the horn. Played through 8 minutes here at Kingman Gym, and Ottawa has controlled the tempo and leads it by 2 over the state's #1 ranked 2A team, the Princeton Tigers. 14-12 Ottawa after 1. We're back after this. So Princeton steals the inbound play to start the second quarter, and Davis goes in and lays it in, and Mark Cooper immediately calls a timeout.
Princeton went to a 1-3-1 there, caught Ottawa sleeping for that turnover.
By the way, our opening tip for tonight's ball game is brought to us by Bill Walsh Automotive Group. Here's a tip for you. If you're in the market for a new car or truck, the only place you need to visit is BillWalsh.com, where you're sure to find a winning deal. Our scoreboard updates tonight brought to us by Someone's in the Kitchen and SITK Kitchen and Bath. Maybe a quick score or two.
Couple junior college scores. Olive Harvey beat IVCC men 85-70, and in women it was Olive Harvey 57, IVCC 50.
And now Ottawa, another turnover as Princeton turns up the defensive pressure, and Ottawa turns it over. That's their fourth here in the early going.
2 in the last 20 seconds.
We're tied at 14. Ottawa led it by 2 at the end of the first quarter at 14-12. Down low, they try and force it to Thompson and throw it away, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. It'll go back to Ottawa.
The fourth turnover on Princeton.
See Christian Rosario in the ball game now for the Tigers as well.
Now it looks like a 2-2-1. They're going to trap.
They're going to try and up the tempo of this game is what Princeton wants to do right now.
Now they drop to man-to-man.
Here's Sheehan way out by the center circle on the right-handed dribble. Gives it over to Peyton Noel. Back to Cooper Noel. And then inside, Noel rolls in and lays it in. Cooper Noel. He's got 4.
Great read right there. He just slipped the cut.
Defensive breakdown by Princeton. From the outside, 3 ball, shot no good by Davis. Inside the rebound, stuffed back up there, no by Thompson. Ball still loose on the floor. Ottawa finally comes out of a scramble with it. Here's Sheehan, walks it into the front court on the left-handed dribble. Thinks about pulling the trigger, doesn't do so. Instead, Ottawa goes right back into that patterned offense. Get it to Price. Price loses it as he tries to go inside, and Princeton has the basketball on the 5th Ottawa turnover. 16-14 Pirates. Here's Lawson with it. In traffic, throws it up there. It's a brick. And he goes in to try and get the ball back and commits the personal foul. Court Lawson gets the foul.
It's his first.
First foul on him. Team foul number 4.
I got team 5.
You are correct. You are correct, Pat. They corrected it on the board up here. Still 16-14 Ottawa.
They're in a little 1-3-1 now. Princeton is.
As long as the score stays like this, advantage Pirates, I would say.
Absolutely.
Now to the baseline, 3-pointer well short. And the rebound taken down by Monroe for Princeton. Walks it ahead, gets it to Court Lawson. Back to Monroe. Now Thompson fakes the shot, now dribbles to the free throw line area, gives it up. Gets it to Davis. Straight away to Monroe, thought about pulling the trigger on a 3, doesn't do so. Princeton being pretty patient offensively themselves right here.
Well, right now they're a little confused because they don't have an inside presence. Now they're putting Monroe down, but without Laporte being out there.
Yeah. Well, Laporte with the 2 fouls, that hurts them right now. Outside with it is Lawson. He's outside the arc on the left side. Brings the pass straight away to Tegan Davis. To Monroe. He's double teamed. Throws it up there anyway. Shot no good. Rebound by Peyton Noel for Ottawa. To Sheehan, who just walks it up over the timeline.
Not a real good possession there by Princeton.
Not at all. Not at all. They worked and then didn't get much of any shot. Now a wild one taken by Cooper Noel. He avoided the contact, but ended up missing the shot, and now a blocking foul inside called against Sheehan for Ottawa.
It's his first.
Team foul number 3, I believe, against the Pirates is all. So Davis will go to the free. Never going to say this before the shot.
Yeah, Ottawa's missed 2 bunnies right now, and I mean they're up 2, but they could be up 6 or 8 right now.
They really could. Princeton is not playing very well. They're letting Ottawa control the game. Now Davis goes up. You won't see that happen very often.
No.
Their shot was rejected.
See, they're contesting every shot right
They
now.
are.
Ottawa is.
Yep. We said that, Princeton, as good as they are, really haven't played a tough schedule. Well, they're in a dogfight here tonight.
A lot of game left for both teams.
Oh, yeah, plenty. Look down low. There's Cooper. No, pulls the string on him. Shot inside, gets his own rebound, and puts it up and in.
I don't know if they hear footsteps or what, but my gosh, those are 3-point blank, and luckily he did get it back. But
6 points, so now reach-in foul is going to be called on Price. That was 6 points for Noel now, but Price gets the personal. This is a non-shooting foul. Second foul on him.
And when a person does get beat for Ottawa, there's help on the other side.
Yep. For the first time, Bennett Williams, a big guy, 6'4", 265 in there, and he has the basketball for Princeton. As the Pirates swing it around, and they try to get it to Williams down low. He says, look what I found. Got the ball pass that went off the backboard and put it up and in. 18-16. Princeton trails Ottawa by 2.
We got 3.5 minutes to go before halftime.
And the ball nearly stolen away. Sheehan was able to pick it up. And now the ball is taken away and finally picked up by Tegan Davis in transition. And a blocking foul is going to be called. And that was a bang-bang call right there.
Well, it's crazy. That referee back there, and this referee's right here. It's got
yeah.
Who's it on?
They called the personal blocking foul, I believe, on Peyton Noel. That's his second. 5th team foul. But this is a shooting opportunity for Tegan Davis. On the season, a 64% free throw shooter, and he rolls in the first one.
He's got 9 points on the night. That's a big foul there for Ottawa.
Yeah. As Noel has been playing very well, Peyton Noel. Actually, both of the Noel boys have been playing well. One more toss coming here for the 6'2" senior Tegan Davis. And second one wouldn't go, and rebound by Cooper Noel for Ottawa. Cooper Noel's a big body in there. He's about 6'6", and he's wide and strong. So Ottawa with the ball, their lead down to 1 now. We're down to near the 3-minute mark. Here's Sheehan on a rainbow shot in the lane. He gets it to fall.
He's got 7 points on the night.
Yeah, he just kind of lofted it up there on a floater in the lane and got it to go. 20-17 Pirates. They've led by, I think, 4 is their biggest lead. Princeton led it early by a couple, but that's it. Ottawa has led probably 3/4 of this game. Now they tried to force it into Bennett Williams, and it's taken away. Here's Sheehan on a full gallop. Takes it up.
Charge.
And they call for an offensive foul.
That's his second.
That's huge. Wow.
I didn't see that.
That was a tough call down at the other end. Again, another bang-bang play.
Now, that's 2 starters for Ottawa on the bench. They got a 3-point lead. You really have to see him pull it out now.
And Mark Cooper is in the ear of the officials right now saying, hey, we had it called the other way down here. What's the deal?
Right.
So Princeton with the basketball. Now Ottawa's starting backcourt is in big foul trouble. Both of them are on the bench.
These are very important minutes for both teams.
Yep.
Princeton being down 3, but Ottawa can't afford any more fouls.
Here's Monroe.
Princeton looks very disorganized on offense right now.
They really do. Ottawa playing great defense. Look underneath, and the ball tipped away. They tried to get a quick pass to Davis, and the ball was tipped out of bounds. I see Sheehan didn't go out. I thought he was going to the bench.
No.
They brought in a sub, but it wasn't for him. Inbound play goes to Thompson. Now he has to back away from the defense.
Princeton's half court, as you see, is not a really good, strong half-court offense.
Monroe open for 3, and he books one down from outside the arc left side to tie the game at 20. Minute 48 until halftime. Ball picked up by Hart, was loose for a moment. Now he backs away, now comes up to the circle out here, and The ball thrown away. An awful pass by Sheehan.
7 turnovers right now in Ottawa.
Tried to get it to Rother and threw it way over his head and out of bounds.
Well, that one there, I'm not sure what they were trying to accomplish.
I'm not sure either.
Right now, as we know, that every possession's golden for both teams.
It is. Tyson Phillips for the first time into the ball game for the Princeton Tigers. Minute 30 until halftime. We're tied at 20. I don't think people expected the score to be this low in this game.
You knew it had to be this close if it was going to be a game. If not, if it was going to be.
Now a loose ball foul is going to go against Bennett Williams as the ball was taken away from Davis, and then Williams tried to get it back and committed the personal foul.
I'm not sure anytime they blow a whistle, I'm not sure what they're going to call.
Yeah, it's been an adventure for the guys in black and white tonight.
And I'm sure the two coaches would agree.
I don't think either one's very happy, and I guess maybe that means it's even. Ottawa still in the backcourt, finally get it ahead to Peyton Noel, who's in there with a couple of fouls. Now a free ball, and it's buried in the baseline by Houston Hart. His first hoop of the night, and Ottawa has the lead back by 3. Inside a minute to go here in the first half.
You know, Thompson only has 6 points. It's probably his lowest output.
And now Court Lawson goes inside, and he's able to lay one in to cut the lead down to 1. But Ottawa's probably going to try and spread this out and work for the last shot. We're down to 35 for the first half, and now the ball's stolen away by Lawson. Bring it ahead. He takes it in and lays it in. Court Lawson.
This is not what Ottawa wants.
No, not at all. Now Princeton with the 1 point lead. Here's Sheehan again, another bomb. Oh my. Levi Sheehan.
He's got 10 points on the night.
I think he's got, what, 3 threes?
2 threes.
2 threes and a couple of hoops. Now the ball stolen away and then lost right back down range at the horn. Nearly made by Thompson. Well, the Ottawa Pirates have done all they could do to try and lay loss number 1 on the Princeton Tigers. Ottawa leads it by 2 here at halftime. Pirates 26 and the Princeton Tigers 24. And by the way, that last 3-pointer and all the 3-pointers in this ball game are brought to us by In-Home Healthcare Connection and IHCC Hospice, providing home health, hospice, and caregiver services. And our heat check, and there was one Down low, Lawson misses a shot, and the ball comes back, squirting back outside. Picked up, and Thompson has it. He launches a long three ball, shot no good. Fight for the rebound, and it goes off of Princeton and out of bounds. Davis had it corralled for a minute and then couldn't hold on. Ottawa clinging to the 2-point lead just underway here in the second half.
I think a very important thing for Ottawa is to make sure they don't get in foul trouble. Here, Princeton's in their 1-3-1 trap.
Yep, they're
that was a double dribble.
And a foul's going to be called against Sheehan.
No, they called it double dribble earlier.
Let's see what they call. I think they whistled a foul, didn't they?
But he called a double dribble, but he was about 3 seconds late on that call because Princeton stole the ball and going out for a layup.
I don't know what the call was, quite honestly. They didn't call a foul on Sheehan.
No, double dribble on Ottawa.
So Ottawa actually got kind of a break because that would have been the third foul on Levi Sheehan. Down low, Thompson into a tangle. Can't do anything with it, turns it over.
He went in there. There's 3 players for Ottawa on him.
Yeah, they're just waiting for him. Here's Sheehan again trying to answer. Can't get it to go. The rebound taken down by Lawson for Princeton. Brings it ahead in traffic. Davis takes it up and lays it in to tie the game at 26.
He's got 11 on the night.
6:50 in clocking here in the third quarter. Been a great high school game so far.
Really has.
Ottawa playing their tails off tonight. Here's Sheehan. Swing it around to Mucci. He's double teamed. Back to Sheehan again. Zigs and zags through traffic. Now takes it inside. And as Peyton Knoll tries to go up with it, he's fouled and he'll go to the free throw line.
I believe that's on Monroe.
It is. First foul on him. First foul of the second half called against the Princeton Tigers. Tied at 26. Free throw is good by Peyton Knoll, who on the season shoots 57% from the line.
He's got 6 points on the night.
Ottawa's just lighting it up at the free throw line, aren't they?
They're 7 for 7 right now.
And they shoot only 63% on the year.
I think he gave you the wrong stats. Or unless you're checking that without your glasses.
Free throws are both good. Princeton back the other way, trailing by 2.
Close to a travel there.
In traffic, the shot put up by Laporte, couldn't get it to go. Still loose, and the ball goes off the Pirates and back to Princeton. They got 3 shots that time.
Yeah, that's way too many shots if you're Ottawa.
And now they get the ball underneath.
Now the referee's talking to Davis.
Like Davis was getting a little too chummy down there.
Well, I think he's getting hit down there, and I'm not disagreeing with him.
Yep.
But they have let both ends go.
They have not called a lot. Here's Laporte open for 3, way short on that one. Ball still loose though. Laporte
over
takes
and
it
back.
out of there, and that's over and back. It is. It's a good call.
That's 8 turnovers.
That would have been an easy call to miss in traffic like that.
Yep.
The official right on that one. 28-26 Pirates. Jason Smith talking to the official said, I didn't see it that way.
Usually that's what happened. One's agree and one doesn't. But back in my day, I always agreed with them.
Oh, you never talked to the officials, did you?
I coached a couple today, and I'm not saying if I agreed with everything.
Here's Sheehan with it way out front. Swing it around to Mucci, back to Sheehan. Fakes the shot, now gets it over to the far side to Knoll. Knoll on the left-handed dribble into a double team. Skip pass comes over to Sheehan. Back to Knoll. He pulls the trigger on a long 3 ball.
Not sure that's a shot they wanted.
No, I don't think so. Thompson with the rebound. He'll bring it ahead himself. He's got one man to beat in traffic. Takes it up, and he's hacked as he goes in.
That is Knoll's third.
Yeah, and Cooper's saying, hey, don't go down at him.
Right.
You got to keep those hands vertical, and he did. He came right over the top of Thompson.
And if anything, have Thompson come in and go back for the charge.
Exactly. And he's about as close to automatic at the line as you get. Free throw is good. Shooting over 87% from the line on the season.
It's his 7th.
Rother goes out.
7 points for Thompson. He's way below his average tonight.
Yeah. Second free throw is good. Tied at 28. Don't count on him not getting going in the second half, though. He's one of those guys.
But you got to remember, if he gets going, then it's probably going to be a Princeton route.
Yeah.
Because I'm not sure we're going to see 50 or 60 points.
Look at the defensive play by Tegan Davis as he just comes flying in and tips the ball away. He's got it, brings it into the front court, try to lob down low, get it.
10 turnovers now on Ottawa.
To Laporte, now back out front to Lawson. There's Monroe with it. To the right wing, they go down low in the operating room. Lawson fires it up and in.
He's got 6 points on the night.
They posted up Lawson.
Yep.
He's big. He's about 6'3", and that's an overmatch for any of the Ottawa guards. And the lead now to Princeton. Ottawa has led most of this game. Now they trail. Now the ball stolen away on the bust out. Here comes the slam jam by Noah Laporte. Timeout, Pirates.
We'll see if that's the energy that they need right now.
Timeout on the floor with the score. Princeton takes the lead, 32-28 over Ottawa. We're back after this quick reminder.
At the end of the first quarter, 12-10 Canelan.
Pirates with the basketball, trailing by 4 here. And now the ball stolen away again. A great play by Thompson. Ahead it comes, laying it up and missing the shot was Lawson.
That was Davis.
But Davis gets the rebound and puts it back up and in. You're right, it was Davis with the miss and the rebound and putback.
This is crunch time right now for Ottawa. They got to answer.
This is Princeton's biggest lead right now by 6, 34-28. And the tempo all of a sudden is just picked up, and Princeton is waking up as well. Down low, good shovel pass inside, laid up and in by Cooper Knoll.
He's got 8 points. That was a big answer by Ottawa.
Yeah, it was a nice play by Hart as he got the penetration and then the shovel pass. From the outside, 3-ball shot, no good. Rebound loose, goes into the backcourt, and it's picked up by Davis. And he'll walk it back and forward again. Ottawa got a piece of it, but just couldn't control the rebound there. 4-point Princeton leaders, Thompson.
A lot of standing right now for Princeton. They're not moving real good.
They are not. Lawson is, though, as he takes it in. Now scoops a pass back out front. Monroe open for 3, leaves it short. Rebound, though, picked up by Davis. Lays it up, shot no good. And a loose ball foul will go, I think, against Laporte, and that'll be his 3rd. Just a crazy miss inside by Davis. He was wide open, and he just missed it.
That's his 3rd. Laporte goes down. He's got 3 fouls with 2 points. That hurts him.
And the 4th team foul as well against Princeton here in the second half. Make that a 2nd. I thought it was 4, a 2nd team foul. 34-30. Ottawa trails by 4 now. With it outside, Peyton Knoll beats his man. Left-handed shot put up. It's an air ball. Thompson, the rebound. Gets it ahead himself. Brings it to Rosario, who came in to replace Laporte.
See, if you notice, Monroe likes to stay outside.
Davis does too, and he buries a 3 from out there.
16 points.
Makes up for the shot that he missed inside. He's been the man tonight. Tegan Davis.
It's up to a 7-point lead right now for Princeton.
Danger, danger, as far as the Ottawa Pirates are concerned. They've done everything they could to keep this game low scoring and close. Now they're in a little bit of difficulty. Here's Sheehan. Thought about pulling the trigger on a long 3, didn't do so. Instead, they get it over to Rother. His shot for 3, no good. Thompson, the long rebound, then throws it away.
9 turnovers on Princeton.
Sheehan playing a little out center field, was able to skyjack that one. He goes in and gets his shot blocked. Princeton back the other way in a hurry. Here's Davis. Wide open from the outside. Shot for three. No good by Rosario. And a loose ball foul, I think maybe against Thompson for Princeton. First foul on him, the third team foul against Princeton. Here in half number 2, 7-point Tiger lead.
Timeout full by Princeton.
Princeton going to take a timeout period just to talk about kind of the way they've played so far. Now they're a little, they've gained some momentum, but then they, throw the ball around a little bit, Pat.
Exactly.
That's not what they can afford to do.
The minute 45, if you're Princeton, you want to keep it right here or plus. Ottawa definitely has to chip away. They don't have the team that can go 7-10 down and expect to make a run against Princeton.
As far as these two teams are concerned, the next game for the Princeton Tigers will be Tuesday at home versus Kewanee. And for Ottawa, their next game is Friday at home against Canelan. In between, though, we've got a game with, not in between, but next Friday, we'll see Hall as they travel to Princeton. So this will be like our third Princeton game in a row as far as our broadcast schedule is concerned. But then we won't probably see them for a while.
Exactly.
I don't think we'll see them again then until maybe regional tournament time. So we'll see how that plays out. We do not yet know our broadcast schedule for the second season.
That possibly Princeton might go to like Bureau Valley for the regionals.
And Putnam County, I believe, what was it?
Possibly Midland or Dwight were the two.
Yeah, Midland or Dwight, you're right.
And I seen Midland and Putnam County, they played last night to like a 3-point game.
Yeah, very low scoring. I think it was 40-37 was the final.
That's what yep.
But Putnam County just keeps putting the W's on the board. Princeton kind of turning up the pressure a little bit defensively.
They're spreading it out farther.
Yeah, here's Hart with it. Nearly got fouled. Now gives it over to Sheehan. Outside the arc right side. Back to Hart. Swing it around now to Knoll. That's Peyton Knoll. And a reach-in foul is going to be called on Rosario for Princeton.
You notice in probably the last minute, Ottawa has not looked to score. They're doing a lot of pass, but they're not looking to attack or score.
A lot of east and west, not too much north and south right here. Fourth team foul on Rosario's first personal for Princeton. Still only one team foul this half against the Pirates. That could make a difference later on. Now the ball nearly taken away. Mucci picks it back up. Now he gets the return pass, drives inside, picks it up and in. Count it, he's fouled by Monroe. He just challenged the big guy.
That was a big-time move right there.
Mucci at 6 foot and took it right at the 6'6" Colton Monroe and came away with the hoop and will shoot a free throw. That foul is the second against Monroe and the fifth against Princeton as a team. To the free throw line goes Aiden Mucci. He shoots almost 67% on the season. His free throw is up and down, and Ottawa's still perfect from the line tonight. What was that?
9 for 9.
Yep. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. 4-point lead for Princeton. They've led it by 7. But Ottawa has just played great defense against them. Here's Thompson, beats two men and links it on the baseline and lays it in.
He's got 10 points on the night. Looked very smooth on that baseline move.
Fantastic job by Thompson. He's up to 10 now, way below his season average of 25, though. Inside is Rother with it, now gives it up from the outside. Sheehan open for, that was a long 2, I believe. I think he had a foot on the line. Ahead comes Lawson. Bring it back to Rosario, who resets the offense for Princeton. We're down to 12, down to 10 seconds to go here. Lawson's way out away from the basket. I don't know if he knows how much time's left. He does now. He finally realizes it, takes it up and banks it in at the horn. Biggest lead of the ball game for Princeton right here at 41-33. We've got 8 minutes to go. Can the Pirates make another comeback bid? We'll find out with you right here after this timeout. check, courtesy of Town and Country Services, Pat.
Yeah, in the third quarter, they outscored Ottawa 16-7 to take this 41-33 lead.
And Ottawa has the basketball to start the final period. Here's Sheehan double teamed out front. Lofts a pass over to Peyton Knoll. Swing it around now. The Pirates just throw it out of bounds.
This 1-3-1 is causing all kind of fits right now for Ottawa.
But Princeton's so long, you have to try and throw it over and around, and that's not what Ottawa does best. I'll tell you that.
That's 12 turnovers on Ottawa.
And a slow-paced game, that's a lot. But Princeton has forced a lot of them here in the second half. Here's Rosario. They swing the ball to Thompson outside the arc left side.
Laporte's back in. He's got to get going.
Yeah, he's in with the 3 fouls. Here's Davis open for 3. Book another one. Tegan Davis just moved it outside, and I believe he's got 19 now. Yep.
He's really picking up the scoring on him tonight.
And an 11-point Princeton lead. Now the trap
That's
out
a Laporte.
Front. And Laporte's just doing the same thing that Lawson did last night. He can't keep himself on the floor as he comes in and immediately picks up his 4th foul.
Sometimes the referee knows exactly where you're at all times.
6 team fouls, so he goes right back to the bench. Monroe back in as Monroe is getting a little bit of a rest.
Yeah, Laporte only has 2 points tonight.
Yep, on a slam dunk, and that's it. 44-33, Princeton. 11 points is a lot of points when you've only scored 33 through 3 quarters.
Sheehan has not scored in the second half. That's very crucial to Ottawa's comeback.
Well, this zone has really given him fits.
Yep.
He's not very big, and he has trouble. Now way outside, Sheehan throws up an air ball. See, that defense forced him out about another
pushing
step,
him way out.
about another 3 to 4 feet, and he just left it way short. So Ottawa in trouble now. Princeton has found the formula. Here's Thompson with it, brings it up into the front court. Gets a screen up high from Monroe.
But the problem is Princeton's having a hard time scoring.
They are.
That's 10 turnovers on Princeton.
Yeah, Connor Price made a great steal and then dribbled it off his foot and out of bounds. So a quick exchange of turnovers.
13 on Ottawa.
And Princeton's right about the same number, aren't they?
Yes.
6:17 to go, and Princeton has the ball in an 11-point lead. Here's Lawson, and he nearly loses it. In fact, he did dribble it off his knee.
That's 11 turnovers right now on Princeton.
It's like a hot potato out there right now. I don't want it, you can have it.
They're leaving the door wide open for Ottawa, but I'm not sure Ottawa wants to come in right now.
That's one of your favorite songs, the Too Fat Polka. I don't want it, you can have it. Now the ball stolen away again, this time by Thompson. So another Ottawa turnover.
We might want to count turnovers instead of points in this 4th quarter.
Got more turnovers than the Spring Valley Bakery. Down low, taking it up, and the shot missed from point-blank range, but Monroe hanging around on the weak side, puts it up and in after the miss from Davis. 46-33, Princeton. Now the ball slapped away, picked off by Davis. He's got 2 to beat, splits the pair, loses the ball. It's saved over the end line, though.
Good hustle there by Lawson.
Yep. Here's Monroe. Thought about pulling the trigger on the 3, instead goes down low. Here's Thompson in traffic. He's poke-checked and fouled before he can get into the act. Only the 2nd team foul against Ottawa here in the second half. They call that on Rother. That's his first. So inbound play coming here. They bring it right down low to Monroe. Leaves it a little bit long. And rebound Pirates as it was taken down by Cooper Knoll. And a timeout taken by Ottawa right here. With 5:08 to go, Coop says we got to pull a rabbit out of a hat. 46-33, Princeton over Ottawa. We're back after this time. to put this game away. I mean, Ottawa has done all they could to stay close in this game, but now with a 13-point lead for Princeton, Ottawa does not have the luxury of being able to run that slow-down offense.
Ottawa's got to score points every single possession here.
Here's Rother, rises from 15, shot no good. Rebound Davis for Princeton. Now Princeton doesn't have to be in any hurry.
No, they really don't.
Here's Monroe with it. Gives it up to Thompson. Spins away from a man. Now gets it back inside. Here's Lawson, drives inside. He's called for the travel.
It's 12 turnovers right now.
So we're nearly even in that category. Here's Houston Hart back in for Ottawa. Kind of like split that position. They both play about an equal amount of time. So Ottawa looking to get some points on the board in a hurry. As the shot is passed up by Hart. Skip Class comes across now to Peyton Noel. Shot no good. Rebound batted around. Finally picked up by Davis for Princeton.
Ottawa has not made a three yet in the second half. They made 4 in the first half. Big difference.
So Court Lawson with the ball. Now gets it to Monroe. Swing it around. Long 3-ball in the air. Book it again by Tegan Davis.
He's having one heck of a night right now.
He really is. He's got 22.
And his 3 looks real smooth. Usually he's not a real good 3-point shooter.
Yeah, he's in the zone tonight. Now the ball taken away as it picked off by Thompson. So Thompson not scoring but still contributing in other ways out there. Here's Davis again in transition. Takes it in and lays it in.
He's having fun right now.
He's got 25, I think. They're saying 24 up on the board. But I think he's got 25. I'm not sure. 51-33 Princeton as they've really taken the gap out. Here's Cooper Noel, and his shot from about 10 feet away on the right side is good.
He's got 10 points on the night.
51-35. In favor of Princeton. Down low and away from the ball. I think we're going to have a
foul on White
called against against Ottawa. That personal was called against Houston Hart.
His first. Now it looks like Coach Cooper is
running up the white flag here with 3 minutes and 15 seconds to go.
I'm surprised that Princeton's keeping their starters in.
It probably won't for much longer.
Surprising though, why would they keep them in?
Yeah, exactly. Well, Ottawa's subbed, and I don't think
you've seen it, right?
The coach was prepared to go to the bench that quickly.
But nobody's at the bench yet.
Yeah, exactly. Now here's Davis, has the ball taken away from him, loose on the floor.
Looked like a wrestling match and a pin down.
I think they may have called a loose ball foul on Tegan Davis.
They did.
Yeah, if I'm Coach Smith, I think I want to get some of my guys out. You don't want somebody getting injured here with the game now in hand. He's up by 16 with less than 3 minutes to go. He might start subbing out one at a time.
Are they looking at possibly intentional foul? I have no idea why they're freezing.
I have no idea.
You're up 16 with 3 minutes to go. I don't believe that Ottawa has the firepower right now to.
Yeah. They're going to bring Noah Laporte back in.
No, you can't now because the first horn. Oh, I guess they are allowing him.
They're going to allow him to go.
So the first horn beeped.
Yeah. So Laporte in to replace Rosario.
Now they're bringing the referees back to the scorer's table.
I think the official scorer wants to know what the call was there. It was just a foul, a common foul called against Davis.
Because that's their 7th on, but that's a 7th foul on Princeton.
Oh, you're right. And they're saying, I guess it was player control or something. I'm not sure.
But I don't know how he was on defense.
He didn't have the ball, so I don't know why that wouldn't have been a shooting foul. Now, shot missed. Put back up, no. Put up again, no, by the Pirates. Ball loose on the floor, finally picked up by Lawson. Backdoor lob. It was a wild one. And Monroe is able to chase it down and bring it all the way around and back out front, where Princeton will reset the offense with 2:20 remaining here in the ball game. Now the ball taken away by the Pirates.
Turnovers.
Kevin Peterson into the ball game, got the steal right there. And he's got the basketball out front. Bounce pass comes down low. to Szymanski, and he's fouled. And
Laporte might have just fouled out.
he says, I don't believe it.
It's him.
Yeah, it is.
I think he's played about a total of 2 to 3 minutes tonight.
Yeah, I'd say maybe 3-4 minutes tops. That's about all he's played. He's just been in foul trouble from the get-go, and he'll go to the bench, and now Princeton pulls the starters. Szymanski will go to the line to shoot at 1-1. Drake Kaufman's in the ball game now for Ottawa as well. Jonathan Cooper for the first time. We see him. Also Jack Henson, number 30. Free throw long by Szymanski. He'll get one more here. He was a perfect 2 out of 2 from the season until then. So he misses his first free throw of the year. Second free throw rolls in and out, and the rebound, though, goes to the Pirates. But then thrown away as it's picked off by Tyson Phillips, who normally plays quite a bit for Ottawa, or for Princeton, rather. He's in the ball game now. We also see Bennett Williams, who played a little in the first half. Now taking it in and laying it in.
Starkey.
That was James Starkey. The ball got away for a second, so substitution made by the Pirates. Lucas Getz, number 22, into the ball game for the Pirates. 53-35, Princeton with a minute and a half to go.
Princeton had one heck of a second half, I'll say that.
Long three ball, no good by Lucas Getz, and Princeton comes away with the rebound here. Down low, they get it to Williams, and he powers it up and in. Bennett Williams, the big guy at 6'4", 265, puts it up and in. And it's 55-35.
He looked a lot better with that shot than he did last night on his dunk attempt.
He did. You're right. And I'm not sure who that foul was on.
That could be on him.
It might be on Williams.
Yeah.
But no, I don't think so. I think it's on Starkey. Because Williams just stood there with his hands straight up in the air. He didn't move. It was like a building with an antenna on top of it. Free throws coming here by Peterson for Ottawa. His first one is a little short. He'll get one more here. On the season, a 50% free throw shooter. More players in now for Princeton. Carter Patterson in for the first time. Also Daniel Sosa. Second free throw is good. So Peterson's still a 50% free throw shooter as he split a pair right there.
He's right on.
Here's Koenig with it for Princeton. To the outside, it goes to Carter Peterson.
Princeton has only scored 10 points in this whole second half.
Three balls, a little bit long by Sousa, and the rebound comes down to the Pirates here. Ahead to Peterson. Between his legs on the dribble, into a tangle, takes it up and lays it in. Nice play by Kevin Peterson. Or do you say Kevon Peterson?
Kevon.
Okay. Now the ball thrown across court, nearly went out of bounds. Still loose on the floor, picked up by Princeton. Long three ball is knocked down from the corner by Starkey again. Starkey gets his shots up. He's got 5 points, now downrange. Shot no good at the horn, that'll do it. Final score, Princeton, after struggling through 2.5 quarters, finally gets it in gear and pulls away from Ottawa to win it by 20. Final score is Princeton 58, Ottawa 38. We're back for our post-game show after this timeout on 103.9 WLPO.